Hey everybody, and welcome back to David Christopher's. I'm Jen.
I'm David.
And we are here today to show you something Easter and something glittery, which David doesn't normally do a lot of glittery Easter, but he says he's going to give it a try today.
Yeah. Just when you thought it was safe to put Easter in the closet, I mean, glitter.
Glitter?
Glitter, not Easter. Yeah. It's not. It's all over me again.
And he also fell down today.
I did.
In the warehouse.
Took a little tumble, so if you see me move a little bit slower on one side, that's probably why my knee is going to be 1.5 times its size tomorrow.
And you said something happened to your hair?
Well, I took a large tumble. Box fell on top of me when I fell, so no. I was carrying a box, and I made the stupid mistake of walking over a bunch of pallets to get to where I was going instead of going around the pallets. And one of the boards wasn't in the pallet, and my foot went through, and so I hurt my toe and my knee. So I don't know which leg to really put weight on.
You're just pitiful today, but you're still here.
I'm a trooper.
Gonna show us how to make something.
You have to show the people in the warehouse. You hurt yourself, and then you get up and you groan for a few minutes, and then you keep going.
Oh my goodness.
So today we're really going to focus on doing something inexpensive and fast to make it very Eastery. And what we're going to do is, okay, so today we're going to be trying to do something kind of quick and kind of inexpensive. We're going to start with our 30-inch teardrop in white. And it makes me think of kind of, cottontail Easter bunny kind of thing. So we're going to start off with that, and we're going to hide a lot of it. So don't worry that it's actually a white pine. We're not going to see a whole lot of it. We're going to use this white linen ribbon with the green little polka dots that are actually small little sequins. So we are getting back into that glitter thing again. And we're going to tie a bow to start off with. Kind of a medium-sized bow. So I'm going to do a couple of smaller loops and then go for a couple of a little bit larger loops. I've already cut ahead and tied our bow. There's a bow tying video if you would like to see how to tie a bow. So this is a simple bow, just a few loops. So we're going to spread that out and, like a bow tie for you at Easter, a small one. And we're going to place this toward the top of our teardrop. I can find my wire. We're back in. Alright, so now that our bow is attached to our teardrop sweater, we're going to take our ribbon and tuck one where we get a nice loop. And we're going to tuck one with a little piece of the vinyl garland. And then we're going to go a little bit further down on this side and tuck one here, so they're not. We don't want those completely symmetrical. We want to go a little bit asymmetrical here. And then we're just going to cut the tails in this ribbon. We're going to fold that over, cut away, fold this one, and cut. We're going to use a different ribbon. This kind of a robin's egg blue. Has a little bit of a metallic with a glitter stripe in it. I think will work really well. And I'm just going to cheat, since I didn't tie this into the other ribbon, I'm going to tie a couple of loops and show you how to place this behind your other ribbon to make it look like it was added into it. So we're just doing a couple of small loops like this. But we're going to wire that together. And then we're going to actually go on top of this ribbon and wire it so that it looks like it's been tied together. Like we're mixing ribbons, but we're not. We're cheating because it's more complicated if you tie a 2.5 inch with a 4-inch and different styles, different thicknesses of ribbon, things like that. So we're just cheating a little bit. Then we're going to cut a little streamer, and we're going to do one piece for a bow I'm going to put it kind of in the middle, still cheating, not tying the bow together, just because I'm lazy and I would rather do it like this. Okay, once we have that in place, we're going to put a little bend in our ribbon, just like the other one. I think I'm actually going to do 2 bends in this particular ribbon because I got it a little bit long. And then I'm going to fold and cut. So it's got a little tailored tail on the end of it down there. And we're starting to get a little bit Eastery. Okay, next we're going to go a little bit crazy with the glitter and bring back one of our favorites from the Christmas season that we can also use for the Easter season. And I'm going to cut this so that I've got a couple more pieces to use. And I'm going to use a little bit of glue and place these around just so we mix some of the blue throughout. So dipping a little bit of glue and then placing this, but also, using my time to my advantage as well. Ah, that's scary. So now we have these Queen Anne's lace. This comes in a bundle of 3 separate stems that have different stems on them. So we're going to cut this apart a little bit so that we can add a little yellow into our drop and make that a little springy. Now we're going to add a few stems of this pink thistle that I've been using a lot of lately, kind of like the pink cottontails added into our drop. So now we're going to add just a little bit more floral. We want to reinforce a little bit more of that peachy pink color. So we're going to use this mini ranunculus bundle that's got little individual stems just bundled together. I think there's 5 of those.
David's making a few final touches to this drop Easter wreath. I love it. We were just talking off camera about how this would look really good on our front door. I'm gonna have to get more front doors because I want to always take everything home. But I can't. Everything you've seen in the video today can be found at davidchristophers.com. Remember, we sell wholesale and we sell retail. There's more information in the description about how to get to our wholesale site, our retail site, and information on how to find the collection of all these items. So all you have to do is click the link and you can find everything that we use today. You don't have to search all over the website to find it. And we hope you've enjoyed this and that you have an excellent rest of your weekend, and stay tuned for a bit of encouragement.
We just want to say we stand with Ukraine. We've been praying for the people in the Ukraine and in that area, for everyone in the conflict. It's just a tragic set of events, and we just really are praying and putting you first in our minds. And we really just want to encourage you that God is close to the brokenhearted. Thanks to all of our friends in Europe, Eastern Bloc, Western side, doesn't matter. I know you're all being affected by this very much. And, you know, shout out, I just saw an order come through from one of our customers in the UK, Simply Elegant Weddings and Events in Swansea, UK.
Yes,
so
hey.
If you're in that area, I don't know where it is, go see them. They have some of our David Christopher's products and are going to be getting more soon. So, but we just wanted to encourage people in that area of the world that, you know, God sees what you're going through, and, you know, He is close to those people that are hurting. You know, our pastor shared something that was very touching to me, made a lot of sense, that, you know, that God is close to the brokenhearted. He said he has 4 kids and one of them was involved in an accident, and he said at that moment, you know, he had 4 kids, but he was really focused on the one that was hurting the most. And I think that's very true. God focuses in when there's suffering and there's loss, and we turn our attention back to Him.
Yes, it's Psalm 34:18 that tells us that God is close to the brokenhearted and crushed in spirit, and He wants to be that peace and that comfort for us whenever we're in those situations, whether it is a worldwide event like the Ukraine or it's something on a micro level that's going on in our own family. So we just want you all to feel encouraged today and know that if you are going through a difficult time, that's when God is the nearest. So that's a chance for us to get to know Him and His character better and develop our dependence upon Him. And it's through suffering that we usually produce the sweetest fruits. And just remember that today and stay encouraged, and we are continuing to pray for you.
I think it says, count it all joy.
Yes.